Are you getting nowhere communicating with your current mortgage servicer? Mortgage loans are all serviced by 10 to 12 large companies in the US. If you're one of these people that's having a hard time, you want to make sure to watch this video because I'm going to give you some tips that you might not know. Arlene called us a couple of months ago and she was distraught and didn't know what to do. She's 70 years old and she is alone. She's not married. She has no one to discuss these kinds of things with. And Arlene has tried endlessly to talk to her current loan company and talk about her payments. You see, a few years ago, she did a loan modification and now she's been paying things on time and all of a sudden things got disorganized. The loan got sold to another company and now they've misapplied payments. She's being reported late to the credit bureau. She just doesn't know what to do. I had bad news for her, and that is that she can't refinance with another lender because there's no lender that will do a new loan when you're many times late on your current mortgage. Here's some tips to work it out with the current lender, and if that doesn't work, I've got another tip of advice of where you can go to file a complaint and hopefully get some government help to help you work things out. Here's some power tips that you must adhere to if you want to try to be as successful and efficient as possible. Number one, make sure you take notes and keep every correspondence that you receive via email or mail. When you start to get into problems like loan modification, late payments, they will always send you mail regardless of if you have e-communication or just using an app, because it's so very important. Make sure you know an ID number. Ask the people that you're talking to on the phone their ID number. Remember, these people are usually gatekeepers, and you're not going to be talking to anybody that has any decision-making power. So if you need to and you feel like you're not getting anywhere, ask if your file can be escalated. Or you can also ask to speak to their manager. I've got a word of advice here, and I want to just make a segue. Please be nice. I know that this is frustrating. I know you're going through a hard time, but when you get grumpy and you start yelling and screaming, which I don't blame you, it doesn't feel good to the person on the other line. They are human and they really want to help you because, believe it or not, mortgage companies do not want to foreclose on you. They want to help you work it out. So stay calm, take notes, and ask to speak to someone above that person that you're talking to. Okay, so that's my word of advice. Now, back to the other steps. You want to use those words. Can I please escalate my file? You want to also get your file number. And I say to write this down because you want to make sure you might have a file started with them and it's before you get something in writing. They should follow up in writing with these things, but you just want to make sure that if you need to call back or get disconnected, that you have the file number that's been started for your complaint. Hey, I'd love to hear your comments on this. Let me hear what you're experiencing. I'm happy to point you in the right direction if I can. So comment, let me know what's happening, and I'm happy to give you whatever advice I can. What successes have you had? Have you had failures? Have you done what I asked, or have you done what I suggested and it's not working? I would love to hear from you in the comments. Now, if this doesn't work, which sometimes it doesn't, you want to escalate things and talk to someone at the government level. The government has departments that are meant to advocate for homeowners when these kind of things occur. They're like the watchdog of the mortgage industry, okay? The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is the overall overseer of mortgages. So when you file a complaint, they are the ones to file it to. Go to consumerfinance.gov. In the top right-hand corner, you will see where you can click on Submit a Complaint. So you want to do that. You're going to be asked to create a login, And if you have any supporting documentation, letters, anything, and even your notes, maybe type up your notes, make them neat in case your handwriting isn't great, and upload everything that you can when you submit a complaint. They're also going to want to know, what do you think is going to be a viable solution? They don't want to just say, oh, we're going to come up with all the solutions. They want to know what you think would be a fair outcome so that they can help you work through it. Counselors available if you go to HUD.gov. HUD is the Housing, Urban, and Development, and that's a branch of the government that's over housing, right? They want fair housing for everyone. I think they have live chat. You just want to go to HUD.gov, search for complaint or search for help, and get to somebody there. I hope that this video has helped you. I truly wish you the very best. But between these two entities, Consumer Finance Protection Bureau and HUD.gov, I believe that you'll make some progress, and it shouldn't cost you any money at all. So that's the great thing. Take care. Please subscribe to the channel so I can give you some more valuable tips. Talk to you soon.